Welcome to the next chapter.
Welcome all to the next chapter, the place where we want to change the way that great ideas come to life. This is going to be where humans talk all things AI in media, in entertainment and culture, but not only. This is also where a new generation of communities and a new creator economy is going to be built. You guessed it, based on decentralization. I'm Dana, I'm your host throughout this amazing journey, and I have the pleasure of being joined by our three amazing founders here at Chapter. They have a world of experience behind them, and they're going to achieve incredible things in the future with the power of AI technology, of Web3 communities, and with art at their core. So, we'd like to hear a bit more about who it is that we have here in the room today and who's leading this amazing chapter journey. So, Andy, please tell us, who are you? Just quickly, in a few sentences.
Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm Chief Product Officer and co-founder at Chapter. And I'm responsible for creative input and creative output with AI and Web3 communities.
Amazing. Daryl, please let us know about your background story a little bit.
Very, very quickly, Daryl Colthrust, co-founder and CTO. I've been allowed out of the dungeon today to come and talk with you guys, and I'm responsible for the technology team that's building all of this wonderful stuff.
Incredible. And last but not least, Philip, a few words from your side as well.
Thank you very much, Dana. Hi, my name is Philip Nesteli. I'm co-founder and CEO of Chapter. I'm basically responsible for making not only a fun ride out of the entire thing, but maybe even a business. And just to come back to the joke of Daryl, maybe I'm the one with the key to his dungeon.
Beautiful. Okay. What is Chapter, after all? We should clarify that. Philip, maybe you can give us a few words on this one.
Absolutely. Thank you. So Chapter, in very quick words, is a company builder that builds new media ventures and is exploring two main paradigm shifts that we currently see in the media industry. Number one is the one everyone's talking about these days, which is generative AI. We truly believe that generative AI will change the way we create, consume, distribute and monetize content, and that the gap between the high quality production studios that we currently see and everyone else around us is closing in terms of how to produce high quality content. The second paradigm shift that we currently see in the media industry is Web3. And by Web3, we don't mean NFTs as a product or anything else, but we believe in communities coming together, coordinating themselves decentrally and aligning them towards a common goal to actually let some magic happen when it comes to creating amazing content. So this is what we do at Chapter.
That's beautiful, and I can speak for myself as well. I'm very happy to be part of this journey. And Daryl, I'm curious to hear from you and to complement a little bit Philip on the overview that he gave us. Why did you choose to combine AI and Web3? It's two incredibly innovative spaces, each with their own challenges, of course. Why do you think that this is the best intersection to be in right now?
For a number of different reasons. One, it's just fun. Both spaces are and have been growing for quite some time, and both are exploring different ways in which technology can be used, but also the societal impacts from a Web3 perspective, the interactions with community and people, and fairness around attribution towards value. And from an AI perspective, we've been looking at synthetic media now for the last 2-3 years and the growth in that space. And it's become very, very clear that there's no technology or industry out there that's not going to be touched by artificial intelligence. And specifically also, even within the generative AI space, there isn't anything that's going to be able to scale or actually produce the ideals of how humans want to interact without the use of artificial intelligence. So it just makes sense to bring the both of them together.
Okay, thank you so much for the rundown. And since you already mentioned that everything will be touched by AI, I'd love to hear from Andy now on more specifically what the podcast, the next chapter, is going to be about and what our goal is here.
Well, one of our core beliefs at Chapter is that human creativity is at the core of everything, and that human creativity is limitless. And we believe that on the one hand, AI will enhance people's creativity and actually not replace it. So we want to actually educate people about this specific topic and actually make them see how much opportunities there are with AI. And on the other hand, we also want to talk about, okay, how do communities without intermediaries actually can create interesting stuff, even in the niche, but also for the masses in the future. And so this will be basically the two topics that we will always be covering in this podcast. So the two paradigm shifts that Philip talked about and their impact on the media industry, how we create content and how we consume content in the future.
Incredible. Thank you so much for this amazing overview. And to our listeners and viewers, if you liked what you heard and if you want to stay on top of your game when it comes to AI and all of its implications in media, in entertainment, in culture, in our day-to-day lives, then please follow us on our socials, on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. You can find them in the show notes, and always submit feedback or mention topics that you'd like us to talk about in the future.